So now I would like to reintroduce Linda Hayes and Scott Fuller-Beatty, who will be telling you a little bit more about the ALP Fund.
Thank you, Chris. I'm just trying to hold it together here, so didn't expect that. Well, it's been a busy year, as you heard. We're so excited because we've moved so forward so quickly with so many things that we had an incredible group of people who had a vision of what we could do. A lot of this was started a number of years ago, so the first thing I want to do is thank our scholarship committee, because actually they were the roots of this. There are 4 individuals who, actually I don't even think they're here today, but they put forth and created scholarships, of which you saw some of those announcements yesterday. So the Scot Bushnell Scholarship and the Michael Hansen. That was really the core of giving back, finding money, figuring out how we could do to honor people and to bring the life of our new association. And then of course we added the Mary White. So I do want to name those 4 people. I'm going to ask everyone to stand at the end. But Dallas Redder, Paul Hayes, Steve Hyatt, and Catherine White, they have worked tirelessly in evaluating candidates for applications. If any of you are recipients, you know the conversations you had, the Zoom calls, and things like that, to receive your recognition. Our current board of directors has worked really hard, even though we only officially meet twice a year, but we've had executive committee calls to really bring this forward from something that was really a baby, and then of course with an incredible gifts that we had with the Mary White Scholarship, and Mary herself making a personal commitment before she passed away, $50,000, which really helped us, and others giving money too. But Wynn Salich, Donna Kohler, and Scott Fuller-Beatty and myself, we've been the core for the last year and a half trying to figure out where are we going, what are we doing, and how are we get this going. I'm proud to announce a new board, so starting out March 1st. Donna Kohler will move into our chair position. I'm going to move to past chairs, but I can support her with that because she's got a lot of roles. Wynn Salich will be our vice chair. Marilyn Bushnell is joining us as our secretary, and Dallas Redder will be our treasurer and chair of the scholarship committee. As I said, I'll move to past chair to do everything I can to support it. We're sorry to lose Scott as our treasurer, but he's moved on to some incredible role with ALP as the chair. We also have some other committees, so we're really feeling good. We're a big group and feel good with our great graphics. But Dan Abraham and Sue Callis and Dawn Fleming are on our audit committee. And then finance is chaired by Dallas with Marco DiDemizio. I hope I finally got that, Marco. Your name. And Gabriel Gorski. So we're excited to have them on our group. We do a lot of things, and Liz Hamilton, if you're here too, I want you to join the group when everyone stands, because we have an incredible new look. If you look at the screens and see our look, it's really wonderful. So at this point, I'd like you to thank all these people who have been instrumental in getting us to where we are over the last year and a half. So thank you all. We have a goal for today, in which Scott will talk about, but you don't even know this, I think we're 20% of the way towards our goal based on generous people who actually have hit a QR code in the last 24 hours. So Scott?
So before I talk about that, I also want to one more time thank Linda for all of her work on this. She runs a tight ship, and if you've worked with me, you know I like to joke about everything, and she has not let me joke about everything and get everything done. So thank you very much, Linda. It has been such a pleasure working with you, and I know the association is in great hands, especially with you still on board. So I'm the fundraising guy today. Everybody has on their table these cards, and we have our QR code up here. Don't we look really fancy, by the way? Like, we look like a real thing, and we are a real thing now. been here, you know what those funds are being used for. You've seen what it has created for people to come into this industry. And the reason why we chose 10,000 is because really that's the amount that we need before we can start investing this money so that the fund starts to pay for itself. So we're really hoping that by the end of this year we'll have 10,000 more in our bank account. And our goal this month is to raise the first $5,000 of that. So we really want everybody to pick this up right now or point your camera towards the screen, even if you're just going to pretend. I want to see everybody moving right now, okay? We don't care if you give us $5 or if you give us the whole $5,000. We just want everyone thinking about all of the people that we just spoke about, thinking about all the people that came before us, especially Mary White, who was such an influence on this industry, and the generous donation that she left and her family left in her name. You have the opportunity to honor one of those people or to honor someone else in the industry or do something as a remembrance. It is so easy online. So I'm going to give you all like 30 seconds to click around. We're all going to take out our credit cards and no one's going to look at them, but just do something today. And as you think about your giving from your businesses, think about the people that helped you along the way to get where you are. And really, this is the industry that we want to support. Make this part of your annual giving, please. So
you
start
need to
moving
do
around.
this. Scott promised to dance or sing, sing, whatever, until we reach our goals. So
Yeah.
help quick.
I think I actually threatened that we were going to have some of the male members in grass skirts and coconut bras donating until we hit the 5,000 goal, but I'm going to save you from that. Just help us get to it now, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you all.